At this moment I was in, I used to think life was about strength and violence. If you were strong, you hurt others. If you are weak, others hurt you. I believed that was normal, and that was how life worked. Whenever I fought with anyone, I expected a reaction. If someone didn't fight back, my anger wasn't satisfied, and I just felt like I wasted my time. However, after every fight, the kids would usually run to my mother with their parents, sometimes lying about what happened, and my mom never asked questions. She'd just beat me in public and humiliate me in front of everyone. But if I would try to tell my mother that I was beaten by someone, my mother would answer me by saying, "Yeah, you deserve it. I wish they would kill you." She would never defend me, but she was shaming me in public, and she didn't care who started the fight. My mother always listened to only one side. Then she would punish me in public, and I would pay the price as it was described to her. I became accustomed to the shame. I normalized being humiliated in front of everyone. This was the kind of life I lived with my mother after her return. And this is why, after beating up that boy and breaking his arm, I knew that soon his family would come tell my mother what I had done to their boy. That night, I'd probably lose my own arm too. But I went home waiting for that night to pay the price for what I did. So I waited for the yelling. I waited for the crowd. I waited for the public beating, but no one came. Not that day. Not the next day. Not even a week later. Nothing. No whispers. No complaints. No punishment. I was confused. I had never experienced that before. I didn't know what to do with that kind of silence. More than 2 weeks passed, and still, no one came to tell my mother what I had done. I started to wonder, what was wrong with those kids? Why didn't they report me? The words they spoke to me that day began to echo in my head. Jesus forgives you because you don't know what you're doing. Jesus will heal you from your anger. You are not okay. You need prayer. I started to remember how they looked at me. Their eyes were soft and innocent. They weren't afraid, and they weren't angry either. It was like they carried something I had never seen in other kids. Something pure, something strong. As I continued to wonder why they did not come back to say something to my mom, I felt guilty. For the first time, I felt regretting for what I did. My heart started judging me. I thought, I have to find them. I have to look for them. I must ask for forgiveness. For the first time, I regretted what I had done. I have to go and find those kids and tell them that I am sorry for what I did. So I started to look for them. I wanted to ask why they didn't come to tell my mom what I did to them. I wanted to know why they didn't get mad at me. Instead, they told me that Jesus loves me. In my own thinking, it was like maybe they meant that Jesus would take revenge for them now. I am waiting to be punished by Jesus. I better hurry to ask them to forgive me before I meet their Jesus face to face. I wanted to know who Jesus was and ask them to tell him that I already apologized and I regret all my mistakes. I wanted to ask if Jesus was their father or their uncle, to tell him on my behalf that I don't want him to come to me, because I promise that I will not do what I did to them again. I also wanted to understand about that person who is called Jesus, who seems to be closer to them. In my own thinking, I said maybe he's a rich guy in their family, or if Jesus was one of their friends. I don't have to wait until he came to me before I found those kids. I wanted to know what type of person Jesus was and who Jesus was to them. I wanted to apologize for all I had done to his kids before he got me or loved me, as they told me. Jesus loves you sounded to me like he would take revenge for them. That is why I wanted to apologize as soon as possible, before he came to me or found me, before they forgave me.